Asia. Able to survive the other things about here, despite all those conditions about here, Asia. The complete love it. Not start yet, Asia. So the best listening of these things about here, Asia. Is surveillance absolutely here. The narrative about the universe itself is Asia. You know about it, it makes perfect sense, Asia here. Of course, there's in here. It doesn't understand. Know exactly everything how somebody operate particularly here, but everything of course is making in here. That's different things around here. That somebody actually is pretty determined of how things are too about here. Of course, it's unfortunate to live in a situation, but we're better living than not to get there, or whatever iteration. The reaction is the thing here. I'm putting on himself here that for life he has been living this kind of whatever keep off again so there's a slave mentality here. Now he's not living his slave mentality. He's coming off the occasion, his crest occasion, recognize what the universe really is occasion. And it's take all the self in the words around here. Nobody else in this whole universe ever do anything for you as a step out of here. That's the thing here. Definitely like that happening. Nobody else there is here. It's a self-interest universe. It's a really self-interest universe. So, as I said, we need to put whole universe itself under scrutiny here. It's a part of that thing here, Asia. All the understanding, all the reasons why something is so here. And so I learn about it here. Of course, I would get immediate thought about here, Asia. That would be the case here. And so here, it's like everything else here. I mean, it's credible here, Asia. That's the thing here, Asia. Allowing that things happen here. So little something about there is myself occasion, getting over that issue occasion here. And finally, it's really been big issue here, Asia. I think about using all my information knowledge, I might be able to about it here. Sooner or later, investigation here. Just take a look around that direction here. Of course, you recognize about the factor of things here, Asia. He's always know about that thing, and he's always know about that thing here, Asia. That's it, guys, here. If anything is this, isn't it? We doesn't know about it, and countries also as far as Asia. Everybody else is just isn't shown about it. It's no better than anybody Asia. This coming in Asia, more and more saying about it here. This come as somebody who's really know about something about it, all this war and everything else here. As saying about it, he cannot stick around that thing here, Asia. So the point is not to be alone and anything like that can happen here. In so here, we don't know about the current situation here. Well, because kind of a different thing, so he definitely cannot behave anything as of here. As there's nobody sympathize anything to about here. It's completely apart from everything else here, Asia. That's how the universe operates, Asia. He's also able to go in all this direction here. Coming out the background here, down. We'll look, I should talk it again. Let's come to the next one here, sure. This is a petitioner. Ask questioner. When we get about a party about the recognize about here, how least care about there has been a war around here. And so here, when we talk so much and do so little action physically because of brains around here. Why you say that? Why don't yourself to say about that somebody's a fucking idiot there? So let's take us on in there. I want to say one word, that this individual is fucking idiot. You should be never talking about it. You should be very angry about it. Maybe it's your behavior doesn't do it, but let's say about it, it's incredible magnitude as an individual here, right? So let's look at something else now, one other thing here, right? So the point is understanding about the factors some individuals right here and coming on. There's no excuses as to things happen here. Is the town here? Have you ever heard just moving Asia? As well those who were just sort of the mate doesn't get you down here. Easy steps to get out there notification. Let's go before a remote, yeah. I got this direction tunnel that is was very quiet Asia. A rare attempt to focus seems to go for yourself Asia. Many times of the war playing Asia. So let's go to back war here Asia. Rather whole things as a reported with education offered as I said a couple of a few discussions on this problem after as a hunger for success issue. Whether it's a spending this direction for keeping nothing here issue. Becoming so selfish an issue as much as possible. Yeah, I recognize what I said. I'll make you go show. There we go. I was one advocate the answer and sadness is that. As a paper, where is it unfair in your figure of place where it just if you are angry that over emphasized to one specific person your group that paper of the things yeah. A favor about here Asia. A nature of the things come failure. But then it would be all in mind ideas about dominate whole situation. Or on your paper because it was it's unfair in your paper. As was a person group. On your paper, just person yeah. I got made up so it's supposed to explain those unfairness. This is what everyone was. It's not occasion. What is the universe really is? It's all about the occasion. It's very sign absolute certain. Some of us alternative there's a power to make the things but do so even if successfully it may incur if you do so. You just don't care so to say yeah. I think that's the most often the state by people who can see clearly that something is not occasion. You'd have the power to make it more fair for others to do so. Awareness is something that there's a righteous channel, something that of course in the universe, yeah. That's something that I have to make here. The situation like this exists in Asia. Och det går relativt att substance sekin pitää koko teitten. Insossa tuopautia mocking. Our power is one way. Insossa victimification, then outcastification. We recognize all the factors what happen in your concept for occasion. And all of this make about here. And part of the concept precipitation. Or the inherent unfairness is there. And everything else putting in down here. Further with something a little bit understand I think here. The only way we can understand it is not giving power to anybody here. Don't forget in any piazza case that anybody is anybody giving anybody here again. And see the situation in the itself again. I will not do about that thing I said the front thing around here pulling on certain direction yeah. Insert yeah it could have been done about that thing. Or is that it is a useful issue? For some surplus usually what I call form but in my lots of cases of PDC issue. In cells of here cell case yeah. And so think about it, things can get only worse about here. So what if you have definitely separated that things here? For the Ethereum here. When Ethan is again able to do that direction here. So here I cannot speak universe situation here. There's nothing else they should turn here. This is a classic that he cannot just accepting here. It's all universe is of course has any freedom in whatsoever here. So when he is inside I guess he's not in destruction outside of war situation turning of things about here. He can be constantly being up over here to recognize the factor here. It just puts him down here constantly here. There's also do something else. That's a better than it's just been self-actually. So another individual sure. Is also able keeping up the case and turning out that direction. So at different times you should cope with them. And reality is a paper here. Okay, we're gonna forward discussing that. I'm just tired of that thing, yeah. Characteristic and then make education. The rules of the big form purpose education. And so looking for you believe that everything happens for a reason. There's an error radius of data. I don't think there is anything like that kind of thing. Separation. I don't understand the unfairness of the dates. The whole application forces not only deal with my own bit, but obtain the photos of the event by use to investigate data. A current application here. Plus sign the theme is the data sign. They're meant to be Asia. It's part of the universe education. The universe education is referred to a life absolute education. As a life absolute education. Indirect proof. Well, I said about it's incredible back case there. Instead of everything is still a bubble in a real education. A given current, you know. that you are not getting motivation of a slave by your passing events of station. And the awareness of life is full of the absolute of your presence to all in. I'll keep it continue that direction here. Overrun to about the luckiness of a strong family here, Asia. That's something a big deal about here. And all these things here come in that direction. Look at how alternate the personality here, Asia. Oh, oh, look at it, it's an interesting factor here, recognize when something like this happens here. You put everything down thereafter, that instead of able to keep the application here, everything goes down here, Asia. You know, everybody is done here. Trick paper pop up the week in order to maintain the paper to wealth is. Trick paper to the pop up on the order to the paper to wealth maintain still sort of trick to paper trader here. This is a good bit on about here. Good people much more instance could do. Well, you gotta deny about reality about that thing about the here, Asia. Well, what I recognize the things about feel anything here. To make themselves feel about it, how it's operating about it, and make it sound that everything is okay, whatever it do. They're gonna solve the application that turn out there to think about that thing. To operate. So it's a very manipulative way. You to know about okay, she did have something and they're like a secret safety, all the position. So are you yourself they should set up there, sure. So it is still this is a competition, it's never really existing as a whole. It's always part about her. And of course somebody is victim of the selfishness here. So also here. Like mind salvation here. So that is probably understand about the universe itself sucks on it. The whole universe that's it's difficult to calculate. You have a solution here. It's what the remember the whole material of the universe. And my solution is causing anti-material. It wasn't itself, this is what destroy only the photonic matter of the universe, yeah. Meaning there would be only photons existing, that kind of and photonic matter. That's what we mean, there would be no any kind of living organism never exist here. And I would be happy about that, because that would be removing the whole competition of this kind of centeredness, all kind of things of what currently exists in the universe. I'm happy with that. That would be eventually, so I wanted to speed up process, speed up process mean about it. That would be eventually happening for universe, yeah. And as you said about the eventually, the universe itself is already the figure of destruction anyway here. And surviving here, sure. I don't know what things. Where it comes from, Asia? Well, someone is teasing about Venice when aligned fair, Asia. And so it's not gonna work. Autos were part of portation and life emotion, abscess what I think here, sure. Well, traffic area, Asia. Is a two individual, I guess. Our child and right isn't continue to share and things at the group. Another prefer, but then we have an explain as a crew that many things are in Asia. Alright, follower. Let's see about that thing here. So what I think about it, this type of thing here, it's all about it. You recognize already the factor a long time ago that there's no freedom in the universe, everything, you're just merely your salvation. My things are like foreign, but you can taste about things like a vision. Ethical constantly think about what they present take a small bit of comparison. To explore away things like a terminal because so things are also the thing here. So there's a political issue why things happen in education is but it's important about every and developing responsible speaking up. I do single small things to ease education. Because when total is not the case, a whole much the case, I think what we gave up all the attempts at fairness. Talk with Terraform because it's an inferior via because it can make such a difference by trying to see that as a more shared application. What is the nature treating of what they have no concept of it. So I don't recognize how universe it's like but still everything is about the ratio. Qualities being a characteristical here, sure. What experience of take different from us here. Idea? Okay, I'm gonna myself a target for things I should type here. A skipping. And so with the usual question negative against the whole universe again. is absolutely half taking a thing here. To be honest about the universe, everything here is here. It's not just like your actions, okay, sure, but it's the way how you feel about here, sure. Part of it. And the universe does have a dirty concept about here, sure. I request you. Brant tyypillä. Insossakin force-requestion. Only for things was an operator. Alright, here. Please, no. Excuse me, please, do not do this here. The way how it's vulnerable letting on here. Well, you recognize million factor about the why is it so. And he's pretty happy about that figure. Of course, the individual here is doing nothing for it when he is here. Well, like I should appear. It feels just because a friend person here. Look around that thing, a mutualization. So, but this is to understand, her mutual is a reciprocity. It's interesting. It's a question actually we should tell her, but it's an incredible solving, I mean, that's the thing where you need to be put first of all, place your head, and stop caring about that kind of you, constantly leaking on your, the key, because the prediction here, precision, because that's the issue here, that's the question, that's the all the reality about that whole this situation. The plural. Well, let's start here, raise a current fairness issue. Sketching, well, there's a useful kind of a thing about testing that's here. It dates there. Facial lucky for absence. A human might do not date separate cause to absence. Individual sense of meaning is of the universe overriding. As this meaning is a globalization. What's the purpose? Well, I accept it in a display of units there. Well, but it's just a mind different thing here. As I said, but we still can ensure about what is this picture. In order to follows a belief picture. It does not exist with recognition in the application, but it's typical face that it's a picture. Would be signed together with the realization of the universe. By the time of the security principle, the physical necessity of the application is accessible as a casting short to do some memory. And thus I try to always raise a belief a reflection of the patient. As now, we both depend to ridicule the taste and back of the concept of positive the path being executed as a patient. The sign find the good way the cats is the face on the pan. Taking is for the conclusion. Also, question water many places who were not satisfied with the cake with the patient. As affecting both for base both of the effects that use so something caution piece dish. Well, it's absurd developing a principle. The reading about things about that thing. It's just a falling off of his time here. Nothing else. Looking for a real achievement. It's absolutely already stated here. Leaving that direction that want people so far here. There's always a whole of outlines that he saw that absolutely has to do with the kind of principle here. That direction here has the mental breakdowns about constant. He can constantly do about constant all the time here, Asia. Whatever reasons of Asia. We were living Asia, by the time and whether he's feeling the notion purpose was elevated all science here, Asia. Concept must be brought to the beat to the visual love, finds damage, in the essence of the project and limitation lies. It's unknown. It's meaningless that the universe doesn't care about here. Or whatever here. You keep continuing our thing here. Maybe it's fisting, maybe it's whatever king here. You recognize about that everything is put in town here. I will put it down about it. Universe totality always here. Meaningless occasion. All the scheme of doctors is where direct relocates to the marvels of the well remain silent about it will visit as country food at your what buttons here. Continue about testing. So the 6 so the recording with room application as this was good. existence, they originally here we go. So everything in the universe is because it was self-interested. Just saying about that thing here, Asia. You did not want any of those things happen, Boring? So what you can do about here, Asia, is about here. It's huge about work and work, all kind of work around here, Asia. Force about it, as about here, Asia. He's some energy putting up all different things here. But really, this main about it here is the universe itself has no all the cards are etc. I'll forest about that thing here. Create a member differentiators that we have written on two specific to cover and desk. But we're quick in case you decide to or play crown. Or no one. Ever explain how this maneuver was save all situation. Or maneuver facial purification. I have explained how this was similar to the repeat better. I'll feel it if you menu menakete. It's more like the common form of acacia. That was a copper one, yeah. All things here. Well, that's only question, yeah, says one of the spirits of rings full of the money youngsters. So I guess I was thinking of the big one at them in first place, yeah. Well, the downside of the guest, here question. Educated put it, we have a limit to see occasion focus that was held one age as a savior of the because of the next occasion, yeah. In the solo, I don't think there's any savior from that different things because it would be obsolete and more likelier. So it's like it's just a running of a paradigm of its own occasion, yeah. So what is it doing? Is it but it's a running of a paradigm its own? Well, that direction was a really good application, yeah. Good shot to do everything against him, and what good seems to do everything against that. So it's all different thing here, Asia. Interestingly, fighting against do everything exactly here is a savior here. Well, we don't still have any answers with what happened here this year. That's the thing here, Asia. That's the thing here. That's interesting around here. To always look at it when I always running a disadvantage here. It's always developing myself here. I rather have everything else. This is the only thing that I would be able to disadvantage against it. Every other thing I trust against it. And I stuff all the factors about this here. So I don't want to claim in around here. It's just the universe wants to get all of those things here, Shira. But that's how things are, okay, Shira. In service here. What I want to really do about is extra turn 30 individual. I'll start off for 30 individual. Then when we have checked it out, then it's my time here. Because process is always before it came in here. Then we can maybe better understand about myself, like I said. First, let's talk about what is this individual is all about here. The psychological terms. We're looking for your is it the question is it normal then is it the whole thing is normal is most pointless it's no sort of action. Also enable energy give minds to put the light education. Creation of errors of moderation common software. Though the expectation but sometimes the risk if there is a fact appear created in a specific person. Just some of this approximation for publication here. Boost the short of wake up orange or boost this for novel application. They have built-in detectors and not intricate anymore than was on only one side of a storage area. But thinking design application future design area. The more than spend so much to thinker here. As soon as people need to comp and public affairs that they are playing. Well, a bigger carry demands a few. Although there is a more refrigeration, pessimistic difference. There is a particularly fairly big up carry that demands a few of future. There's a process of work verification for some most items necessary for 40 a year. And then after any opportunity questing curious intelligence wisdom was on the year. Why don't get a sense because I was never prevalent few when from the warners of the youngster station. The victim is sign. Well, what is almost irrational as refers to the universe. It's almost irresistible for humans to we have some special relation to the universe that is not just more general as far as the sounding exchange of accelerated back to the first read, but whereas sounding put in from the beginning. As this occasion all is just a tiny part of the hostile occasion is Even harder to realize that the present universe has evolved from an unfamiliar condition and face a future extinction of endless called the intolerable heat. The more the universe seems to comprehensive, the more it does seem to pointless. I thought not sure whether his could be, not sure what purpose, the meaningless, was a breeder of science. Supporters his pilot specialist was, whose approval could change the necessary powerful influence generation of fiction, all like on substitution. For science believing there was becoming the best and more appealing was. When the constant find of mirrors as a system can deny the truth, that be got an interpretive phenomenon which is the final cause of a full false issue. I'd be here has shown at the course of meaningless about this thing issue free will. When a concern of free will occasion is in the field thesis, we look in that piece, what is the comfort as a flunking into despair. However, prevalent is represented the common state doesn't mean it directs the purposes. It's not anonymous. We need to enrich these people have a few strong sources to stand on. And there's a lot of different respect here. What I mean is one of the things of having of a big brain here. Getting hung up in meaning is one of the problems of having a big brain here. A problem of having a big brain. No, meaningless is just one of the clear of the vision here. The whole union. Like this method key vacation. There's an enough fellow set up to be owners of a sense of height, the wonders of existence. But also also got achieved the indication. All of the things here. God, Son, least the face as things that be the case. Instead of this meat, has no meaning case, bring it down peace to sane. Meaningful, twos, three people, but the best and cons of peace is a dish, nose, is the post, the close of the right between, was a cold down post, no around, opposites above for sale, secrets of pickles, thought to follow qualities, no whether how to feel, respond to the now, linear understand it was some simple ethics of will to be together with this self because the singing to put some things what make him the way he is the future. Says son as defend the cell phones they created then about this say was the use while driving and the powers of the DNS is why to eat like enough dinner beef we just going about text together with the says with the synthesis was made with the sign in statistical me that I use what I took the same is an understand think the creative of the putting us to set design the push place aware of the creative infinity case just to get an unnecessary easier. It's already hard again, so he need no more extra any kind of difficulties here. It's gonna only slow down everything here. It's incredible here, like these things here. He tried to get off it. Why is the here? This sense of video find that about this but the response to the get a sense is that the sarcasm experience here. The point is that everything is subjective. The beams, tools, vertical sign, the parameters, the plan, the control is has power. But yes, can you confirm? The PTC of the base environment pedals implementation and reason is the purpose group here. But to over export the environmental here. And take it away. So I stole the observation of obsolete at the detail. Really, it's not matter in the universe. If there is any, then all the matter in the universe will fit inside the P here. This just means that there really is no matter in the universe here. In the universe, if there is any, then all in will fit inside the P days. So this is a remedy of words was discovered before that those conditions otherwise could never get us delivered. Lead my matter what kind of pretenses to tell into the science here. Living capital being the body. Okay, okay. Originals in which we took a cover under or test edition. Duke College was convinced of direct war to precipitation. It's subject to entropy here, Asia. We break up with the unintended consequence as my mind's the knowledge because inclusive chaotic. Therefore, the piece started with the sounding line between this and the benefit next to the molecular the concept of alchemic excitation. Molecular biology here now can be considered as informed effect interpretation. It is the interpretation which has meaning to it. Are you part of the unit which is called station? Here comes the correction. Well, nothing surprised there, I guess. There's also different thing about here. Just to understand about here, that's the previous one. What's this time around? Okay, relock. Go on, what is the direction here? Is this just speaking out here? With the sun individual. It's a little bit odd case, isn't it here? But it's all solving. There's some people power here. The only way to have the people power is to sit in the field station himself here. Going against the case of the individuals. It's a record as it could be given at all the fruit and consumption here. That's the thing here, I should want to say about that thing here. All the nutrients, okay, that's the thing, what I call a nutrients, okay. You get the nutrients in application. But instead, they have no concept whatsoever as the nutrients, okay. I don't know here. I'm starting to talk about that thing here. It's a little bit different thing. If I want to do this for some random people in it, this would be huge difference. And I do somebody like a here, okay. And then, okay, kind of touching on here, these things here. Well, it seems to be tricky against here. It's an individual like this kind of thing. Look at this, how you come. I was so sorry. Oh, look at this. I'm going to do here. This happen here. That you do anything here. So like it's just, look at this, how manipulative somebody else has been when they speak on it. The manipulative here. It says they let the current appeal of the emotion because it's weaker on your himself here, like myself here. It doesn't too much, little bit isn't a given cup of shook, you know. And so I don't want anything here. I don't know about it. Instead I can think about that thing here. You can think so, but well, you know nothing to be honest with anything here. It just comes off like it, you know. It's just you know, big friends to think about that thing. It's unfortunate, but I cannot even choose to have bigger friends. It's required, isn't it? You're laughing about everything. Is everybody wants me to be a slave for them. Everybody wants me to be a slave to, and everybody wants power over me. Or is it? And that's what I recognize. I'm selfish myself as much as anybody else. But coming this direction here, and that's the when they do everything against yourself around here. Is it? It's just so ridiculous occasion here. Looking for it as that thing here. The same everybody here is all feeling about the here, living of the universe here. It's credible it is okay to think about that thing here. Well, was it really my solace and useful of things here, eh? Was a really occasion of all the things. Seriously about occasion, huh? My soul should be angry about it here. Angry I should. Okay, don't keep a damn about here, do you? I don't want to ever actually any variation myself. I'm also spending so much time on that. This is the whole thing of the life here. Constantly, I do things about. I mean, first of all, I know the whole universe is pointless, so I want to ensure most of life. But then, of course, I cannot ensure most of life because every conditions are taken maximum for myself here, and this is you cannot really run away from other people's interest here. Whatever here, Asia. The selfishness rather than control of this and interest of themselves. So they want to get in here. That's different things here is coming here. Myself, okay, so it has this kind of thing. It doesn't make myself unbelievable sick here. Unbelievable sick here. And maybe they want that thing because they are psychopath, okay, so they are sociopath and they are sophisticated individuals here. I mean, there's a lot of possibilities. You can know it can be of course of any kind of mental condition or what make an individual. It's always a possibility. Think about it. The old cover all this kind of capability over of the foundation here, making on here. But it is kind of like you feel that vision, our greater choice of freedom than Asia. Of freedom, full suffering. One of the question of freedom to make one limit reputation. There's a thing outside box when you have 7 days immersed here. We're also spending here. Mate, this is also with again a 12 days here. In fact, I came up with about pacification to study critical occupations to help me better understand. We will live in indication. All of this world we live in here, where I have never considered to be anything less than absolutely personally necessary. But different things to question. Oh, here come in, Arena. Meaningful. Why would education need meaning here? As those appears, education are the ones that have been explained to be bored, you can't see the film with a brief thought. The sort of pure really case of one must have sacrificed escape with a chance that all this ability to see an art get a completely pointless. The striking least to see. If there were an occasion, you probably wouldn't even be alive right now here. In the event for occasion was about to case the voice, typical that you have a never to sneak around public very. But I guess constantly you have a face of mind, you have occasion. It's replicating an action here. Here's all of the falling impossible here, putting or as a town here. Here's a 1 second here. The idea about here is it the time to stop this polarization? Yes, that's what I'm looking for here. So that is still keeping on. It's incredible here. I'm feeling about that thing here, you. When anybody, you always can see any negative thing, whatever slightly case have a case yourself here, that's why you always come back here. Is the thing about here. Well, all I think about, I love this is the best thing. How you know, this is the most safest place here. Everywhere else, there is always some predators which will be immediately against yourself, I guess. So the big advantage, I guess, whatever is here, I guess, here. Look, this is the first point that makes it significant here. Well, I was thinking the point to that make is it's also next. So, at this gate, this is between its points. It is a bit to great skill that matters does. If you that is it's a not that. Find a few of the question depressing on the hand measure. Meaning for a scale of the authority scientific arrangers focus on the rather than I can move all of it to this part acacia. All of our existence rather than the meaning here acacia. The face of the planet. So what's this thing here? Let's say that again here, this video. We keep it going out of direction. Well, they recognize the factor here. They absolutely didn't supposed to do about that thing. All the work for nothing here, Asia. You just cannot be saying anything except that all the other individuals operating here, making a dude to see what I'm necessarily considered doing here. Constantly putting it on situation here. Then the end of the situation, the war paper more paper done here. Everything else found here. Everything stopped here. Anything apart here. Everything is just kind of often after here. Because we will lose the alternate because work is so well in passion. Or it doesn't cause issue. We don't believe in it cause issue. But believing issue know that must take it to question out of time here. And full occasion. But hope here. It's about only one individual that maximizes the honest occasion name. I'll sleep it up and I also feel innocence after the wonderful things. I'll sleep ready in a kitchen of things after the sea wonder. The sea protection party and a paper block around. Or as when a contemplation perspective, one can take the good democratic. A got with a credit to them as the beauty and treasure. The clever meaning of wishing the picture. Back here with a vivid existence of POA. But a walking shadow for a patient that shows a face in the purpose of the station. The people are rich for exploitations here. Part of the things for us see people on face if we could use a big ticket only when I pay for an answer I keep the other place when a boss say. Was an insurance that thinks it is illusion. This is a web positive improving your aspirants is none of what you experience your wife is of anyway. Then you know who or what exists Acacia. That's a simple one Acacia. Proof of a constitution is Acacia. There's nothing really super specific with that direction here. Well, what do you constantly see about here this direction? What is this whole thing is all about here, Asia? Well, what are you guys looking for about this direction? And so also here. Well, what all help for us here? There is no whatsoever. It's coming in this direction what always making an energy. I recognize it. It's not anymore justified anything else. It's not about justification, but anyway. You think about escaping, it's incredible important about the processes of what happened here. There's something that changed about you. You want so much, guys, here. But what good it can be doing here is it would be make a huge life difference for you, guys. For it, me, it will be making when think about something that you want to be as you will be just over again here. And so it is more difference make for once than others here. Excel here. Whereas real this is illusion here. In what respect here? Believing of different things here. Doesn't want to do anything anymore here, actually. Yeah, anything, because they have really developed as a kind of a mindset actually that everything has to be around here. It's interesting about the case here. Everybody has this kind of setting. The Mona life seems to be that everybody here setting it's the way how that they operate here. Because the case can appear very much really that the clinical illusive is the country's obtuse here. Also patient, if anything's illusion, why bother trying to improve an aspirant? Unless you experience your feelings of real anyway, then fully or what existation. So the point is not about the real life about it here, it is about it. You see, thoughts is this busy, nobody could so the thoughts that I pointed up the voice was a no, was the whole could be the could get it with the people with the character reputation. It's nothing illusive about that always is. Otherwise you cannot perceive really what it is persuaded for what wish to be here. As I kind of see things as they really are, cannot be aware of the reality, illusive as mediators here. Different between what something is and what you think it is. I think it's something inconsequential. What is it? What you lose the two not exist in the out there. If the inner war is a further ground the illusion takes root when the capacity in the water. I have no purpose of time for distraction, Jerusalem. A couple along here. Discussing about it. It's been very well keeping on. It's supposedly never ending relegation. I should be putting clauseless progress partition because it seems to be still in the crown situation. I'm very high degree about the secret also thing here. Here's a getting down here. How many times the water has put you down here, Asia? Different thing here. Made it strong here. Individuals look at these things. So I finally recognize what the universe everything was really about here. Okay. Empathic Asia. It's also your tactical things Asia. You so if you really talk about that thing, and it's of course we can talk about any participation, but about yourself, what is your stance about here? When I'm looking for myself, we talk